don't want to get it really going. I'm going to get a little conversation with Christina and tell her my thoughts about her speech, simply as one who joined the audience to hear about it, not that I have particular skills of helping someone to hone their speaking ability, only to share my thoughts and views. And Christina, I liked your opening to your speech as you took the present space. You hesitated and drew the chair over and climbed upon it, and again hesitated, and it helped everyone to focus in on you. And you began in a very clear, calm, controlled voice, clearly audible, clearly holding everyone's attention by virtue of not shouting, but speaking clearly. I think it's a valuable attribute, one that I personally learned from. The objectives of your speech are: one, was your story presented simply and clearly, and is there any better beginning to a story than once upon a time? I think it rings that little bell in the back of all of our small person minds and captivates our attention. And you built the story, speaking of the mean king or master of the fiefdom who just gathers all of his possessions. It's a story that we know to some degree. It's told on many fronts. And with the story-like element, I think we all do like to return a bit to our childhood, and we all are drawn in and listen to the building of the story. And the question next is, how do you build and capture our interest? And it was through that storytelling scenario that you just possessed us with a familiar tale. It had some fun and good elements in it. It was the mean guy, the man across the street whose warm heart, loving family, a positive environment, and good friends. I'm just getting started. Worked for the little man, and every day he came back home and his comments were still positive. And he didn't come home and scream and holler at his kids and his wife and kick his dog because of the mean man. He saw the value of having been a person who had a job and the ability to support his family and somebody to be productive for. With the coming of the fire, the burning down of the kingdom, he and his friends running across the street to beat out the flames, it's just the right thing to do. That's the beauty of the story, is it's not about who that individual is and whether or not you should help him, but that you should do the right thing. And that's what they did. They gathered up afterwards, talked about how they got singed fingertips, and thankfully they're all safe and they all got to go back home. And that touched the king's heart. It brought out the wonderful, positive, underlying person that he was. And he was captivated and learned his ways, or at least learned to mediate his ways. The twist of the story, of course, is that he, Alfred, the neighbor, was able to show the king through positive actions and goodwill that there's more to life. But I thought the other fun aspect of it was the second thing that just stood out in my mind. it was that the king, or man of the land, did have a viable business and knew that it had to keep running. In spite of the fact that he chose to no longer be a mean, bad guy, he did maintain his firm hand. And the beauty was that he put Alfred to work, who garnered the respect and enhanced the productivity of the workers in the kingdom.